What's up guys, Alexander here. Welcome to the test final revelation. Now, as you probably know by now, I played already 2 other games that are from this exact series, the test series, and this is the very final game in the trilogy. From what I learned from the second one versus the first one, it seems like the questions actually get a lot more complex and deeper for each game that you play, so I don't know if it's going to be the same thing for this one, or the questions are going to be any different, I don't know. Anyways, let's check this out and see what's going to happen. Experiencing, yeah, I already played this, I already played both of those. You'll stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you play the first 2 titles, and the examination will also make a bit more sense if it carries on from where the last examination is left off. I'd like to urge you to go and play the test, followed by the test. I know. You already told me this in the last one. Please make sure you answer each question with the utmost honesty and that you take your time to answer the questions presented. Even when answering one question improperly may drastically change your outcome. You can't go back to answer questions you misanswered. Be sure to take your time. This is of utmost importance. When the sun comes crashing down and the hair is fade away, when darkness is all around and there's no light of day, I'll come back to you so that you never feel alone. My spirit will push through. Your heart will forever be my home. When the world spirals into abyss, I'll be standing there. Your embrace no longer miss. My soul, my love I bear. And when every nerve has been left deadened and every ghost is left its shell, I will bring you back to your heaven. As you've rescued me from my hell, I really cannot talk. No matter what happens, I will always love you. Do you promise?
Every ounce of my heart and every drop of my soul, I swear to you, we're gonna find a way out of here.
Who was that? I don't know what that was. I really don't know. Plus, I really don't know what that was over there. Boyfriend, girlfriend, or something. I don't know. The testing room. Oh, I mean, yeah. I keep forgetting that it's a different person for every game. I wasn't expecting you so soon. Though I knew that one day we would meet in this room. You see closely, I've been watching you. Oh wait, actually, as a matter of fact, let me talk in the appropriate voice.
Studying every breath and every move. A few of my former colleagues you may have met. A slew of questions you answered without regret. I may be similar, but unlike them still. I'll make you swallow the truth like a bitter pill. I'll peel the emotion from your soul and make you eat your feelings whole.
Bro, really?
That was so unneeded.
The questions I ask may be hard to answer, but I will cut the truth from you like a cancer. Both of us know why you're here.
No, honestly, I don't. To record a YouTube video? Yeah, pretty much.
Open up and cast down fear. To be as honest as you can. To take angel's wing or devil's hand. And in the end, we'll both know how to escape your undertow.
You know what this actually reminds me of? Each of the people in these 3 games kind of remind me of the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. I don't know why. It kind of just reminds me of that. I really don't know why.
Time is on your side, but mistakes are not. Misanswered questions lead to misery thoughts. Take time to think before you decide. Dig deep for the answers that live inside. You may not go back, you may not return. Once a decision is made into your soul, 'tis burned. But before we continue, just know that your dishonesty will be very rare.
Are you a poet or something? Like, stop. You're not a poet, man. You're just some sort of weird, creepy, evil, ugly thing. I don't know.
If your answers lack the guidance of truth, then your final destination will be rather uncouth. So with that being said, I need your heart's honesty. You can run from yourself, but you can't run from me.
Yeah, you're not scary. You're really not scary in the slightest, alright?
Now, let the examination begin.
You ever feel like you just aren't good enough? No. Do you ever feel like you put more effort into friends or relationships than others put back into you? I feel like maybe I do, but I don't think not really. Do you ever feel like your life is going nowhere? No, my life is definitely going somewhere. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in limbo? I have no idea what that even means. The souls of unbaptized infants. What? I don't even know. I'm gonna say no. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by seemingly trivial tasks? Sometimes, so I'm gonna say yes. Are you sometimes afraid of what your future may hold? Not really. I mean, I'm curious, but not really afraid. Do you believe that your friends always treat you the way you deserve to be treated? Yeah, I'd say so, pretty much. Are you afraid of being the last person alive in your social circle? No, not really. Are you afraid of the existence of an afterlife and what that might mean for you? No, not at all, actually. You feel as though you're wanted in life? Yes, I do. You ever feel like you just don't belong? No. Do you ever feel like a burden? No. Have you ever felt left out? No. Have you ever felt like a failure? No. Have you ever felt like you just weren't attractive enough? Yeah, definitely. I do not consider myself that attractive at all. Have you ever worked yourself sick? I mean, when I'm editing those videos that are like half an hour long, I wouldn't say I work myself sick, but those take a lot of work for me to make. So no, I wouldn't say sick. Definitely not. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night that make it difficult for you to get to sleep? No, not at all. Are you afraid to ask for help? No. Do you feel like people often criticize you? No. I mean, who hasn't had people criticize them behind their back and stuff like that before? But no, definitely not often. Do you ever feel judged by your friends or family? No. Do you ever wonder what your purpose is in life? Yes. And I hope it's you too. I hope it is that. If you could turn back time for any reason, would you? Yeah, because at the same time, everyone's made like mistakes or decisions that they regret making that they wish they could reverse. So yeah, definitely. Would you say that you have many regrets in life? Many? No. I've like small little things that, yeah, I wish I could done better. Actually, as a matter of fact, I have regrets. I think everyone has regrets, but many of them, I mean, I'd say yeah. From when I was little, I guess. I'm gonna say yeah, I guess. Because meeting new people from the first time make you uncomfortable? No, not at all. I'm not a social person, but meeting new people, no, that does not make me uncomfortable in the slightest. Does looking outside your window at night make you feel uneasy? No, not at all. Do you sometimes double check that your doors are locked even though you're certain that you've already locked them? No, I don't think so, no. Do you ever feel like life is moving too slow? In fact, no. In fact, it's the exact opposite for me. I feel like life is going by extremely fast. Like, bro, we're already halfway through 2023. I feel like we just already started this year. How are we already halfway through 2023? I don't get that. I've already completed my freshman year in high school. I'm already going to be a high school sophomore, a 10th grader in September. That already feels like so much to me. I'm 15. I'm going to be a young adult in 3 years. 18. That actually kind of scares me. Do you ever feel like life is moving too fast? Too fast? I mean, it's moving fast, but like not so fast to the point where I feel uncomfortable. I like the speed at which it's going right now, but too fast? It's at a state where I'm comfortable with the speed it's going though. So I'd say too fast, yeah. Do you feel uncomfortable when you're home alone? Not at all. Would you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? A thoughtful, like considerate thoughtful? I mean, I've never really had many situations, well not situations, you know, but like times where I'm like that. So I would say no, because I can't really think of anything. Would you consider yourself to be superficial? No, I don't think so. Do you ever judge others by the way they look or dress? I don't really think so, but let's say for example, a woman is wearing very provocative clothing. I could definitely judge her based on that and tell her that I could kind of maybe tell her personality or what she kind of is like, or like her, or maybe her demeanor. Like if she's constantly wearing clothing that is like that constantly, it kind of says a little bit about how the way she is. That's just my opinion. Of course, you guys could definitely have a different opinion, but that's just an example of it. So if it's something like that, I guess, yeah, I've done it before. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? I guess. They also asked me this in the last one. Yeah, I take care of myself. I do self-care, so I guess you could kind of count that. Have you ever been bullied by someone you care about? No, I've never really been bullied before. Have you been a bully to someone you care about? No, I don't think so. Or at least, no, not the way I see it. Do you try to keep a low profile to avoid attention from others while in a crowded area? Yes, all the time, especially at my school. Do you actively try to avoid busy places? Not really. I don't try to avoid them, but nah, not really. I can't really recall that. Would you sometimes rather be alone than surrounded by people you care about? No. Does making phone calls make you feel uncomfortable? No, not really. Are you sometimes afraid to confront people even when they do something that bothers you? No, I don't think so. Do you feel uncomfortable when committing to definitive plans for the future? No, not really. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay motivated? Sometimes it comes with school. With YouTube, no, I'm always motivated for that. I'm gonna say no because I'm more motivated than less motivated. I don't know if that makes any sense. Do you ever feel that you're failing those who care about you the most? No. Does driving a vehicle give you anxiety? Yes. I haven't even drove yet. If you've seen my Fear Stuff Out of the Norwood Hitchhike video, then you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to driving, I've not even driven yet. I'm eligible to drive next year, which is kind of scary for me, but I know for a fact that when I start driving, I'm gonna be one of those very jumpy drivers, those very alert drivers who's always paranoid that something's gonna happen on the road. So yes, 100%. Are you afraid of exploring new places by yourself? Afraid? Kind of say so, yeah, if I'm not with my family or if I'm going on vacation without my family, you know. Have you ever carried an object around you that made you feel more uncomfortable? No, I don't think so. If I told you that I could guess your name correctly right now, would you believe me? No, I would not. If it says Alexander, there's no way. Well, based on the answers you provided me so far, if I were to take a guess, there's no way you're gonna say Alexander. I'd say your name starts with the letter M, doesn't it? No, not at all. Nowhere near even close. That makes sense. Let's be real. There's literally no way I'd be able to guess your name just by your answers. That'd be ridiculous. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Besides, all humans look alike to me anyhow. Does being around animals bring you a sense of peace? No, not really. Do you sometimes believe your loved ones are lying to you when they say that they care? No. Do you ever feel like you push your loved ones away? No. I'm gonna have to stop you here. The truth that pours forth is incredibly clear. I hope that you're being honest for your own health. You can try to lie, but you'll be cheating yourself. I'd like to move on to the next phase of the test. A series of pictures to give your brain a rest. Pictures, okay. You're gonna tell me what emotional response they bring out, alright? Which will show me what your mind is pondering about. So feast your eyes upon the arch. Alright. Let me into— Ew! Okay, no, you pervert, get out of here. For starters, what emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Numbness. I don't really have an emotion to this. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Soulful? I don't know, I think. What do you think this picture is called? I think it's celestial. I don't know, man, I really don't know. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? In this picture, maybe it's like a very dark kind of thing, so maybe even depression or relaxation. Maybe I say depression, kind of looks dark, I guess. What word do you feel describes this picture best? I'd probably say either abyss or toxic. Maybe I'll say toxic. What do you think this picture is called? I'd say corruption wave. I see. Next we have this one. The emotion, I feel maybe joy? I'd say maybe joy, yeah. For the word, I definitely would say glorious. Picture, I feel, is maybe reflection of the universe or shattered worlds. Maybe say reflection of the universe. I don't know. Noted. Take a look at this one. Maybe I'd say relaxation. I don't know. I could have probably picked joy though. I'd probably say heavenly. Definitely heavenly. Because of the light in the middle. What do you think this picture is called? Stairway to heaven. There's no stairway, so I'd say light at the end of the tunnel. That's peculiar. Yeah, probably because I said heavenly and I didn't pick the one that said, you know, heaven. That's probably why I said this. And how about this one? What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? I would say maybe chaos. I'd say, oh man, maybe abyssal. What I think it's called is maybe the abyssal gaze, I guess. I'll make a note of that. And this here, definitely joy for this one. The word, yeah, probably prismatic. Picture, maybe I'll just say a shining light because I really have no idea. I see. Now this one, what emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? I definitely would say chaos, definitely chaos. I'd say collide, definitely collide. Maybe angelic touch, I guess. How about this? I'd say probably anger. I'd say definitely something aggressive. So maybe probably fury. What do you think this picture is called? Arcing blaze? That's interesting that you say that. How about this one here? I'd say definitely relaxation. For cyborg veil information, maybe I'd say futuristic, yeah? Incubation and dreams. I have no idea. I will make a note of that. Now this one. I don't know. I'm just gonna say numbness because I don't. Oh man, no! I meant to say numbness. I clicked anger by accident. Womb, destiny, warp, birth. I'd say warp. Birthplace of dreams. I have no idea. Interesting. Take a look at this. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? I don't know. Maybe I'll say numbness again. Which word do you feel? I'd say broken. Definitely broken. What do you think this picture is called? Maybe I'll say deciphering. Huh? I say huh. I don't know. We're almost done. What emotion do you feel is present in this picture? I definitely would say chaos again. The word that describes it, probably slime. Yeah, definitely slime. The picture is called just maybe the sludge. Yeah, I'd say that. Interesting choice. Let's see here. What emotion do you feel most present in this picture? I'd say numbness again, honestly. I have no idea. I'd probably say, actually, no, I'd say crown. I would say crown. Red angel. All right, then. Just a few more. This one, maybe I'd say relaxation. I'd say cosmic for it describes it. And this one, spiral world, I guess. That's surprising. How's that surprising? I have no idea in the slides how that's surprising. Almost finished. The emotion, I think I'd probably say relaxation again. Oh, no. I went past the question. No, I don't know what I even clicked there. Maybe I'd say solar space. Very good. Okay. Like, I really don't know why he has the reactions that he does. Like, I felt like that wasn't good. I don't know. Since I didn't even know what I clicked for the second question for that one. Last one. What emotion do you feel is the most present in this picture? Maybe I'd probably say joy. I'd say choir. Probably would say notes of harmony. I think that about wraps it up. Your answers have been documented well. Deep into your subconscious they dwell. But I'm not finished with you just yet. There's still some truths that have yet to be met. As a matter of fact, this is only the start. We'll have a great deal of fun before we part. So let me challenge you on another level still. I'll pick your brain until I get my fill. You are not a poet, man. Stop. You are not a poet.
6 other questions will test your conscience more. And again, your honesty I do implore.
Let us begin. One year you're running a little low on funds to purchase presents around the holidays. So you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. You give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them the best of luck. The drawing is held when one of your family members hits the jackpot, but someone who you don't really get along with and just bought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep the money for all them for themselves as they feel it was their ticket. How does it make you feel? Maybe I'd say indifferent. Very well. What would you wish to do in this situation? No, I would not want to do any 3 of these, so I'd say probably the 4th one. And the roles were reversed. You were given a winning lottery ticket. Would you share the money with your least favorite family member who brought you the ticket in the first place? Yes, I would. I see. And you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Inside the case there rests $1 million. Alongside the money there lies a bloodstained note with only one word written on it. The note simply says don't. How does this make you feel? Scared. There's blood in there? Yeah, probably anxious, not scared. Definitely anxious. What would you wish to do in this situation? Yeah, I'd probably leave the suitcase alone. There's probably gonna be some monster out to kill me if I could take the money. The note wasn't covered in blood. Would it change your decision at all? No, I don't think it would. Interesting. The devil appears in your room at night while you're alone and just about to fall asleep and tell you that he's a special one-time offer for you. In exchange for your soul and eternal damnation, you literally choose from 1 of 3 glorious bargains. He's not told you what those bargains are yet. How does this make you feel? Angry. I want him out now. Yeah, I want him out. I want him out of my room, out of my life. The devil goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him to be truly the devil he surely is, and to prove his point, he demonstrates a magnificent magical prowess, I don't know, and drags you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. What the heck? The second you feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible. He then goes on to tell you his offers in exchange for your soul to see if you can strike a bargain. Which of these would you choose in exchange for your soul, if any? None of these at all. None of these. I wouldn't sell my soul to the devil regardless. I do not care what he offers me. I'm not doing it. The devil offered you a deal of some other kind. Would you accept it in exchange for eternal damnation? No. Not at all. No. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies who hunger for living flesh. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and in turns, except for 5 of your closest friends and family. How does this make you feel? Sad, I'd say. I don't want the world to end at all. If you knew that a zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now and you could prevent it from happening, would you? I guess. Interesting. You've been working at our company for 10 years and promised a very important, incredibly lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago had just been promoted to the position that you were promised. Your boss essentially told us you tough luck and that that maybe one day you get the position that he had to promote the other employee as a favor for a friend. How does this make you feel? I'd say definitely angry and betrayed. So I've been working at that store for 10 years. You tell me after all those years I don't get the promotion? Like, that's pretty frustrating. You also learned a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the past decade. What do you wish to do in this situation? Yeah, maybe quit my job and look for new employment? I have no idea. If those were reversed and you were hired and promoted as a favor over someone more deserving, would you accept the position? Yes, I would. I'm sorry, but I would. I see, very interesting. You're home alone at night cooking food in your kitchen. You turn around to realize someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. With their face and hands pressed up against the window, they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight around the other side of the house. How does this make you feel? Scared. Definitely 100%, a million times honest, scared. What do you think you do in this situation? Lock the doors? Yeah, I'd probably say lock the doors and call the police. And now that I think about it, I wouldn't have a weapon. I cannot fight, man. I can't fight. If the face you saw in the window was the face of a supernatural entity, not of a human being, would your answers change at all? I don't think so. I'm gonna present you with more potential scenarios, but I'm gonna ask for more simplistic answers as a result. Here we go. You're not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and comes back to you shortly after announcing some grave news. It turns out that you've contracted an incredibly rare illness that there is currently no cure for. This illness causes complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less than half a year from now, you'll be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or do any form of expression whatsoever. You need to be kept alive in a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again, just being kept alive on machines in a vegetative state. Would you want to be kept alive in that state? Would you rather have the plug pulled when that happens? I'm gonna be honest, I would probably want to have the plug pulled on me. Think about it. That's gonna be torture. That's for me to live the rest of my life like that, never be able to talk to anybody else, do the things I love the most. That's actually gonna be hell on earth. It really is. You cannot do literally anything at all ever again. I would say pull the plug. Yeah, definitely would say pull the plug. How would you spend the last 6 months of your life while still mobile? I think with my friends and family, definitely. There are diseases out there that could put you in that sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivates you to do things that you've never done before and pursue more from life, or do you feel unaffected by it? I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really change anything for me. Maybe it's because I'm only a kid, I still got my whole life ahead of me. You have a pet dog who you've raised since his birth. 3 years have passed since the best dog you ever had. The one day he runs away in the middle of the night, chasing like a wild animal in the darkness. You search everywhere, but you can't seem to make any progress. About a month passes, you haven't seen any trace of him. Until one morning you awaken to the sound of barking. You rush this out to your elderly neighbor in his late 80s that is out on his front lawn, joyously playing with your dog. He's saying the beast Johnny, and him and your dog seem to be having the time of your life. You rush over there and hug your dog, and he excitedly licks your face. Your neighbor says Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a boy, about your age, but he's come back. Johnny's come back and we're together again. Come to find out your elderly neighbor is suffering from dementia, recently brought on by the stress and heartache of losing his wife just a couple months prior to finding your wife. I mean, finding your wife? Wow, finding your dog. I don't know why I said wife. This dementia is causing to believe that your dog Johnny's old dog from childhood coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. The dog seems to be in great shape, very happy, very well looked after. You know that telling the old man that it isn't really his dog and as your dog will break his heart and crush him. You break the news, told that it isn't his dog and take Johnny home with you, or would you let him keep the dog and choose to visit him daily to play and go for walks? Oh man, I really don't know. I know if I would take the dog home, I know I would be a bad person, but like if I really love my dog, like it's, you know, it's my best friend, everything, I love it so much. If I really had that much of an emotional attachment to my dog, I know I'm a bad person for this. I know I'm a horrible person. I know. But I would take my dog home with me. I'm sorry. If I love that dog so much, it's like I would feel some sort of emotional attachment to the dog, so it's like I would want to take it home. Does the story make you sad at all? No, not really, since I know it's a made-up story. Could you imagine yourself in the old man's position, being so alone and finding one thing that makes you feel less alone, potentially have to face it being ripped from you once again? I actually kind of regret my decision. I actually would want to have the old man keep the dog, now that I think about it. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about the part that his wife died. I completely forgot about the part about the wife. So I know I can't re-answer the question, but I would definitely let him keep the dog now that I think about it. So I guess I could imagine myself in it. Next question. Let's say that you were vicious murdered by a serial killer and you fell for one of their traps. They lured you in and made you their latest victim. Now let's say you're given an opportunity in the afterlife as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you're bound to 2 potential options and only 2. You can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future and potentially save lives in the process, or you can spend your time as a spirit amongst your still living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways and making their life better. You're bound to whatever options you choose until your family and friends are no longer living. Your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. Which one would you choose? I would choose to stay with my friends and family for sure. Do you think you have what it takes inside to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? No, I do not at all. Do you believe that this scenario is possible? Nah, not really. If this happened to a family member or friend, which situation would you rather them choose? I'd rather them stay with friends and family, definitely for sure. Next question. One night you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've ever had. You wake up in an unfamiliar room, in an unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror and you highly recognize yourself. You look as though you've aged aged 20 years. 20 years from now, I'll be 35. That's not that old. That's actually still pretty decently young. 35 is not that bad at all. There's a sticky note on the television screen that says press play. If you oblige to no one, hit the play button to reveal a message that have been left for you from all your friends and family that are still alive and well, as though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. They explain to you that every single day for the last 20 years you repeated the same day over and over again. Due to severe head injury, your memory doesn't last any more than 24 hours. So each day when you sleep, all recollection of what place 24 hours prior is wiped entirely. Your loved ones submit a video for you to let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option of either watching the video every single day so you know what's going on, you could progress through your life although you won't have any recollection of it, or you could choose to continue living as you have been, repeating the same day over and over again and living in ignorant bliss. Which would you choose today? I would definitely watch the same video every day. Not the same, but watch the video every day. Would you be upset if your family kept the truth for you for 20 years even though it felt like it was for your own good? Yeah, I definitely would be a little upset. If your best friend was in this situation, would you make a video for them telling them the truth, or would you repeat every single day exactly the same for them in order to keep them happy, never letting them know the truth? I would make a video telling them the truth. I have to let them know reality. I'll take note of your answer. You come to find through frantic digging in the attic and reading old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. Oh my god, I can't say that word. Psychologists? I'm not sure. You've also come to find that they aren't really your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. From what you can gather through your new discoveries, the story tells of a young child who developed psychotic tendencies who went to a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. After that child suffered so much trauma for the event they lost their parents, once that the trance had worn off, they repressed the memory of their parents' death, blocking completely. This is so much, man. This is literally so much to take in. It's bad! Psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising the child to be a fully functional adult, playing the role of the child's real parents to fully gather data. Bro, I know I'm that child. This is so much information. This is way too much information. Would you resent your parents? I don't even know, man. That was so much information. I really don't know. No? Would you be grateful that they give you a second chance at life? Of course. Would you feel betrayed by your parents? I don't think so. Would you confront your parents about the articles you found? Yes, 100%. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation? I don't even know, honestly. I forget the story. So, like, no, the first half I get. The second half was just all a blur. It's just so much. Way too much. I have one final scenario for you before we move on. The end of the world is come and gone. All that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers. Roaming the lands, coming through towns, and blah, blah, blah. Linguistic survivors, and yeah. It's just so much at this point, man. Look how long I have to read. Look at all the stuff I have to read just for one scenario. I'm gonna go with a lot of soldiers and spend about 6 months of them. If they decide they're not pulling your weight, none of them, blah, blah, blah. They exile you from the compound, send you off to fend for yourself. You venture into a town in hopes of finding food. It takes you a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Maybe I'd tell the colony. Maybe I would tell the colony. If you only choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker, let them. So would you lead a new colony to exile some of this? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess. So much. If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build sharing and compassion? Live sharing and compassion. The leader of the colony that exiled you, except it's you that exiled someone else that. Wait, what? This is just so much at this point. I really don't know. Look at this, man. This is so. I don't know. This is way too much information. This legit is way too much information to take in. They found food in underground bunker, refused to share it with you. You raid them and steal for yourselves. Oh my god. I'm not even sure. I mean, I already have food, right? So I guess they could keep what they found. Very interesting. That wraps up this portion of the test. I need more from you before I allow you to rest. There's more? God, I did that entire long sequence. You tell me there's more to this? Moral dilemmas are bound from what I can gather. You will answer clearly, crisp, and concise. Stop at the poetry, man.
Will you be selfish, or is your conscience a vice? It's mere moments from now we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be.
Let's begin. Would you rather abandon the person you love most, or be abandoned by the person you love the most? Maybe abandon the person I love most, even though I'd be extremely guilty. Would you rather have friends in high places that could give you anything you want but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends that couldn't give you anything but they feel a deep personal bond with you? Definitely a deep personal bond with me. Would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 but have to split it in 4 ways? Find $20,000 but have to split it 4 ways with your closest friends and family. Definitely $10,000 for myself. It's less money for me. I'm sorry, but it's true. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but you have no way of proving it? Definitely cheat on my partner but never get caught, as horrible as it is. Would you rather get rich through illegal means, or be poor but live an honest life? Definitely poor but live just honestly and sincerely. Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet, or press a button that would kill your favorite family member? Definitely kill my favorite pet, because I don't have any pets, so it would be less brutal. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job, or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? I would fire my friends from a high-paying job, and then find them another job that pays even more than that. So yeah, I guess it could work out like that. Would you rather sleep with your step-sibling, or sleep with your best friend's partner? Best friend's partner, because it's not incest, as messed up as it is. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die, or save 1,000 strangers, let your best friend die? Definitely save my friend but let 1,000 people die, because I don't know them. They could be serial killers, they could be terrorists, they could be mass murderers, for all I know. You do not know. At least I know my friend. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life, or rescue a starving child from a third world country? my god, I know I'm horrible with this. Free food for the rest of my life. I'm sorry. Would you rather be rich but without family or poor but with family? Poor but with family, I'd say. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately after? Then what was the point of me stealing the money? I guess steal food money from the wealthy and destroy it. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime, move to a third world country, and never be allowed to return home? I know for a fact if I served 4 years in the military, I would have horrible PTSD. Maybe 4 years in the military? Either option was really bad. Would you rather always be driving 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles per hour below the speed limit? Definitely below the speed limit, because I would get pulled over less often. Because I get pulled over less often. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or to have sex every day in order to stay alive? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Never have sex again. I'm a virgin. I 100% could live with that. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Definitely hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery. 100%. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body, to watch your friends and family die around you? Oh my god, no. Or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family. I mean, 70 though, 70, that's kind of young. Well, no, 70 isn't young, like, youthful young, but 70, that's kind of an early age to die. But die before everybody else, so I'd be the very first person to die. Either option is really bad. Like, I really would not like either option, but I'll live my family and friends by for 200 years. Because, like, it's like the longer you live, the more wisdom that you get, so I guess that could also help me. Would you rather sacrifice all your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both your parents? Definitely would sacrifice all my friends. I'm sorry, but I love my parents. I love them both to death. So I'm really, really sorry, but I would definitely rather do my friends by far. Once again, friends are temporary, but family is forever. Would you rather get acknowledged for work you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive any praise for it? Maybe I would say receive any praise, I guess. Oh my god. Would you rather punch a nun, get punched by none? Would rather punch a nun. Would you rather lose all the money you've earned this year, lose all the memories you gained this year? Definitely lose all the memories I've gained this year. Like, you need money to literally live in this world. So memories, I'm sorry, definitely wouldn't do memories. Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win $10? $20, that's 50% chance. So maybe I get the $20 or I get nothing. So immediately win $10, I'd probably say that. Would you rather know how you die or know when you'll die? Oh man, I'd probably say I'd rather know how I die. At the same time, actually no, maybe that's not a good thing, because maybe I die from some sort of illness, But at the same time, if I know when I die, then like I'm gonna live my entire life knowing just like in misery, because I won't be able to enjoy life knowing that I die on this specific day. And as it gets closer and closer to that day, I'll just get more and more depressed knowing that I'm gonna die on that specific day. I think I would definitely know rather how I die. Would you rather be blind but able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always? Be able to see crystal clear underwater, that's kind of a useless thing. That's kind of like a useless trait to have, I'm gonna be honest. Especially since I don't swim. I better not hear any black jokes in the comments. So I'd probably be permanently deaf, because I mean, maybe I could get hearing aids, or maybe those are for people that are, they were able to hear when they were born, but then as they got older, then they couldn't hear, because I'm not sure. Those hearing aids are only for those types of people, I'm not sure. Would you rather give up on all internet and social media, be able to travel the world for forever, the best internet in the entire world for free, but never leave your house? Definitely have the best internet, but never leave home. Other than to go to school, I barely leave my house as it is, so yeah, I could live with it. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals, to walk barefoot through a pitch black snake infested corridor? Barefoot across hot coals. Definitely barefoot across hot coals, because I could just run really fast. Would you rather be the judge who sentenced people to death, the executioner in charge of killing them? Definitely would rather be the judge. I don't have to get to see all that gruesome stuff. Would you rather have a witch cast a hex on you so you always have bad luck, be haunted by a demon that wants to possess you? This is gonna be weird, but let me explain. I probably want to be haunted by a demon that wants to possess me. Here's the thing, because I can rebuke them in the name of Jesus and they're no longer in my life, so therefore situation is fixed. Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone who you're not even remotely attracted to, but they still find you incredibly attractive? I'd say married to someone who's not attracted to me, because they don't have to be romantically attracted to me, but we could still be friends, I guess. Married friends, I guess. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you despise, or a low-paying job that you love doing? Maybe a low-paying job I love doing. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles to get home? Oh my god. Probably walk 1 mile home naked, definitely. As humiliating as it is. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or have to grab $100 at a public top? Definitely $5 in my pocket. I'm sorry. I'm very sanitary. I do not want to, deal with that. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again? Or 100 of your favorite movies but never read a book again? I'm actually not really a movie person or a book person. I used to be a lot more of a book person when I was younger. Once I started YouTube, and YouTube is my passion now, not really reading books. So, man, I'd say either one would be fine. As a matter of fact, although I'm not a movie person, there's still a couple movies that I really like. So I would definitely say I would give up books for 100 movies. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything or 2 hours early to everything? I'm 20 minutes late to the bus. The bus is already off. So my parents would have to drive me to school every single day. But being 2 hours early to school, my school starts at 8:05. That's when classes start, like homeroom and stuff. That's when classes officially start, 8:05. So arriving at my school is 6:05. That's early, but like I have to wake up about an hour before I go to school. I have to wake up at about like 5:30ish in the morning because I live pretty far away from my school. So I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, right? I have to go to my school at 8:05, and that's the regular time. So I would have to wake up 2 hours before that. So then, wait. If I arrive to school at 6:05, I would have to wake up at, I think, 3:30 in the morning, 3 a.m. So I guess I would rather be 2 hours early. Would you rather find a dead body or be witness to a deadly assault? Definitely be a witness to a deadly assault. But dead bodies, that would actually traumatize me. Would you rather be able to change your past or see what the future holds for you? Definitely would change my past. I don't want to change it drastically or anything like that, but just, a little bit. Since, there's a few stuff I would regret doing. Would you rather have one really good friend or 100 mediocre friends? Definitely one great friend. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose one day off your life every time you kiss someone? I haven't even had a first kiss before, so, definitely would lose one day of my life for each kiss. That's really not that big of a deal for me. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? Maybe my worst enemy win the lottery? Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? Definitely would rather have my dream job. I'm not even interested in love. I really am not. My dream job is YouTube, so 100%. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind button? Definitely a rewind button. A pause button, I don't really see what many stuff a pause button could do, so maybe I'd say a rewind button. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? Oh my god. Be boiled to death in water? Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? Definitely $100 every day but be friendless, because like imagine having to maintain all those friends. That's so much for me. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family to save yourself? Oh man, maybe I'd rather give my life to save my family. Would you rather be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about but they'll never find out it was you? Maybe it hurt someone without being blamed. I'm sorry. Hate that too, but like it seems like the better option. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who knows many incurable STDs? Definitely would sleep with my worst enemy. They don't have any STDs, so that's much better. Sleeping with my worst enemy is not a health risk. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? Definitely give up on all liquids except for water. It's more healthier. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? Very low volume, because it's less damaging to my ears. Would you rather meet your hero and find that they don't like you and never meet your hero and never meet my hero at all? I would never want to meet my hero. If it's like a social media influencer or a celebrity or something, like, yeah, I would never want to meet them. I don't really have a hero that's an influencer, but if it was like that, I wouldn't want to meet them. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life and never have friends for the rest of your life? That is so easy. Rather never have pets. Like, pets are much more work to take care of. That's extremely easy. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life or live pain-free? Everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain for the rest of their lives. Oh my god. Everyone you know and love. It may be me. Thank you for answering my questions, but there is more. I've been playing this for an hour, and what do you mean? Except for one. Okay, there's one left. These final questions will be decent. I want to see your soul. What the heck?
I want to see your heart beat quick, and I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truth. I want to know what makes you sick.
This was just in yourself.
I want to feed on your precious fate.
That's so weird. I want to learn all your love and bathe in all your hate. Stop being a weirdo. So one last time we sit together as we wait the final revelation. Hence the name of the game. These are the last questions I had, the last examination. Take your time and do think hard. Savor every moment dearly. When I'm finally finished with you, you will see it all ever so clearly. And here we go. Just one of the words you feel resonates with you at this very moment. None of these, honestly. I don't even know what impetulant means, so I'm gonna say it, man. Because none of these at all describe me. One of the words, I'd say curious. I wonder what the end means. You ever lied to those who are close to you? I've done it before, but no, not like right now. Have you hurt someone you knew didn't deserve it? No, at least I don't think so. Have you lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes, I think so. Yes, when I was younger, 100%. Have you ever unintentionally hurt an animal? I think so. No. Have you ever blamed someone for something you know they didn't do? No, not at all. Have you ever abandoned a pet? No, because I don't have any pets. Have you abandoned a loved one in their time of need? I don't think so. No. Have you stolen with someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever broken someone just to spite someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you haven't been wronged? No. Have you had romantic feelings with someone that wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? No, because I've never been in a relationship. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who wronged you? No. I've never wished for the death of anyone in my entire life. Have you wished for the death of a loved one? No. Far from that. Nowhere near that. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? No, not at all. You feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Yeah, I'd say so. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? Yes. Do you regret worrying too much about things you can't control? No, because like I've never really experienced that. I don't think so. Do you feel like your negativity brings other people down? I don't think so. Do you regret not standing up for yourself when you feel you've been wronged? Yes. If I've been made fun of for something, I don't know. I've never been bullied, but like everyone's been poked fun at, you know, a little bit in their lives. Do you ever feel like you've let others influence your decision making too much? No. You ever wish you lived a more honest life? No. Have you dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? No. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them someone important? No. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? No. Do you feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? I don't think so, no. Do you feel like you spend too much time working towards something you're not truly passionate about? No. Do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? Yeah, I guess for YouTube. You let your fears stop you from pursuing things that you truly want? No. Have you ever refused to try something because you were afraid that you were gonna fail? I think so, yeah. I can't recall a specific time, but I think it's probably happened. Have you been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? I mean, I don't ask out people, so no. Do you ever feel as though you're chasing the wrong things in life? No. Do you feel like you spend so much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? No. No, I mean, no! I meant to press no! Gosh. Do you feel like your family and friends like you more than you like them? No, not at all. Do you feel love a pet more than your own family? Of course not. I just said I don't have any pets. Do you ever make an excuse to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person to invite you that you just want to go? No, I've never done that before. Do you feel like you spend more time with technology than you do with building stronger bonds with your family? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Have you defended someone that you shouldn't have? I don't think so. No. You sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong. I have before, yeah. You place the blame on your personal failures for someone or someone else? No. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? Yes. Have you ever? Oh my god, no. I've never done that before. I've never had sex before. I'm a virgin, man. Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone who you know you shouldn't have? No. Have you had a relationship degrade because you're afraid to being? No, not at all. I've never been in a relationship. Taking better care of your own health. I mean, there's always room for improvement, so yeah. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something that you did? No, I don't think so. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? I don't think so. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? No. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without any explanation? No. Do you feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life than what you don't have rather than being grateful for what you do have? I don't think so either, no. Have you ever witnessed someone being wrong but didn't have the courage to yeah, I think so. And finally, you feel like you're a good person? Yes. Very interesting. That concludes the ending to your examination. In your mind, I dug myself a hole. I'll analyze your answers very carefully. Now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. Stop being creepy like that, man. It's not. It's just, you're just weird. It's preposterous. This simply cannot be. I expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have invaded even me. I've prepared to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst of the news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you shared with me, in return I will share this with you. This is what I see. Well, this is very interesting. You're not as naive as you come across. I mean that in a good way, for the record. Be skeptical sometimes, you're nobody's fool. Definitely. And definitely, 100%. They actually got that right. They actually got that exactly right on the money. That is 100% true. Even when someone manages to pull a fast one on you, good luck to them trying to make it happen twice. Yes. That has happened before, yes. You're highly intelligent, you learn from your mistakes, which has taken you very far in life just far. Kind of like 50-50, I guess. The issue is you spend a lot of extra time second guessing yourself or others at times. You waste a lot of valuable time trying to figure out the motives of another, rather than just going with the flow and seeing what happens. Not really. This is a defense mechanism that your mind is created to prevent you being swindled or potentially hurt. So good and bad, it can protect you from a lot of negative situations, but it can also hinder you by forcing you to miss a lot of incredible opportunities by taking a chance. Yeah, I could say that's kind of true. I could definitely believe that. My advice to you would be to open up a little more, let your hair down, let your guard down, let your walls down. No, I'm not letting my guard down, I'm gonna be honest. You feel so much better, so much further in your life goals. You just take a moment to relax and say yes more often to new opportunities. Saying yes to new opportunities, yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm not the type of dude that really says yes to a lot of new opportunities. Depending on what it is, of course. Stop spending so much time thinking about what could go wrong. Cut it down to only 1 second thinking what could go right. Yeah, I'm always thinking about what could go wrong. I always am. You miss 100% of the opportunities you don't take, and not everyone is out to get you. I think you'd be very surprised just how much a positive impact this got over your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is trusting. Remember this word. This will come in handy, and that's it. If you received an ending that you've already received from previous examination, blah blah blah, now ask you for secret rewards, that should be very telling, means something very special. If your role is the same as something you've got previously, we'd like you to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. If you received an entirely new outcome, then you means you got multiple layers of things to work on your journey, or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality, but only you will know the answer to that. If you answered hundreds of questions, you found deeper meanings. If you're enlightened, you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people wonder just what the test series is truly about. But it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test. It's about you. Yeah, of course. The reflection in your darkened screen. The one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks answers. More than just being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human, just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all the thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. That's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers do the exact same stuff that they judge us for in the end, as we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We're losing loved ones before their time. And any one of us can fall in the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and we love instantly and unexpectedly. One thing though we are not is alone. You are never alone. We're all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all the secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you've yet to experience or know nothing about. Perhaps some others may not know of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling just as you wish to be helped in your type of need. Just as you wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We read your comments and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they spread. We've read about how many people say that their lives are forever changed. And I'll tell you one thing. Even one life was saved in the process of a social experiment that was worth conducting. And every single one of you that left the comments is a hero. I leave the comments, you have spread the message out to others. You have spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. There's so many people in this world that do nothing for others and will continue to do nothing for others. And will lift the finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone's suffering just as much as they are and they're just too afraid to open up about it. Not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We were brave enough to answer these questions so that so many people fear admitting to. We were brave enough to take a chance to leave a secret word as simple for our participation. And for that, random students would like to thank you for not even placing your name in the credits of this game. Oh my god, blah 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 blah. We've got another surprise for you. What? Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continues to do so on future titles that will be put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. That's not the good part. We'll also be going through and selecting names for those who leave comments on all of our titles and put their names right into the actual game storyline. There'll be a special line with blah 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 blah. You should you try to energy and help others in need. We want to make sure you commit. Okay. Alright, secret word. This is going on for a very long time, man. Honestly, secret words to play a role in the project. Plug your secret words, different part of your journey. Quest review. Okay. RPG. Every decision matters. Every human emotion. To just make this feel. Keep an eye on the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC. Oh my god, I pressed enter by accident. You help shape it. You help make what it is. Be sure to continue to add more and more players into the lore and gameplay. We read more and more to the comments left in our titles, all the way up until its official release. And to commemorate who participated across all of our titles, we were periodically selecting names from all of our titles. So much for everything you've done to us and for everything you continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. A word from the developers. Made these games even save one life. It was all worth it. That means that you're a part of that. You're a part of saving someone's life. Most people will live their entire lives never have done something special like that. If you didn't particularly find anything useful yourself in the test series, just by you spreading the word, you've helped others who do find something beneficial from the series who really could use help in their time of need. And it's shown in the plethora of positive and inspirational comments within the series as a whole. So thank you for spreading the word and helping so many people who really truly didn't need it. Some will go their entire lives living selfishly, never lifting a finger to help anyone unless it perfectly benefits themselves. I'm sure you've met people like that in your lifetime. That's okay. There's a place for all types of people like that in the world. We need people like that to create balance. We need the selfish with the selfless. We need the good with the bad. We need the happiness with the sadness. We need it all in order to appreciate what we have and what we don't have with these games to help people, and that means you've helped people. You love the comment, you are a part of this. You continually comment, you continue to be a part of this. You shared this, you helped someone. You don't believe me, take a look for yourself and read some of the words people left for the rest of the world to see. Look at the joy and positivity you've helped spread throughout the world. Such a dark time when people are sick and dying, people are separated by both difference and indifference. The one thing that we all have in common is that we're all human inside. Doesn't matter where we come from, where we grew up, what we've been through, where our opinions and preferences are. Oh my god, there's so much to read. We enjoy, we dislike, we are judged and are judged. In the end, we're all human, we all feel, we all have the same thoughts, the same feelings and emotions, and each and every person living amongst us has their own life. Each person is centered in their own universe. Each individual has their own family, their own friends, their own circle. They mean something to the world. They mean to do something to someone, even when they don't feel like that they do. Trust me, they do. They could be a part of it. Okay, blah 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 blah. Let's make it a happy, safe for everyone. All right, bro. Finally, it ends because there was so much to read. Oh, okay. We should give a very special shout out to Markiplier and his community. We get to punch in on some point in the near future. Whoa, what the? Huh? I'll peel the truth from your flesh like pales. How long is this game, dude? Oh my god. She loves me. Don't do this. Oh, it's this thing again.
She loves me not. She loves me.
Please, I beg of you.
She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not.
She would never love a monster like you.
Slaughter choice takes its toll, and so may she rot.
Oh my god. Out of all three of the games, that was the longest. But anyways, guys, that was the test Final Revelation. I hope you guys did enjoy. This definitely was the most like in-depth, longest one out of all three of the games I've played. I have to say, this personality test actually got the most right as well. The first one got it kind of right. The second one didn't get it right at all. The third one got majority of it right on the money, which is, you know, that's pretty interesting. That is officially it for the test trilogy. Hope you guys did enjoy the series. The test Final Revelation will be linked down in the description if you guys want to check it out and play it yourselves. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe if you're new. If you want to see more videos like this, check out my Scary Games playlist link in the description. Join my Discord server and separate links in the description as well. But I'll be seeing you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.